Our top story at the moment, RSS has called for Indianizing the current system of education in the country. An article in Organiser, the RSS Mouthpiece, says that the current education system has led to a loss of the treasure and techniques of Indian knowledge as well as the creation and application. The article called for the system to be improved via Indianization. According to the article, the British education was designed to uproot Indians from their traditional knowledge system, saying that the system was created to run the state machinery as per their convenience. It adds, and I quote, "The corollary of this British legacy is that we lost the treasure and techniques of our knowledge, creation and application." The editorial says that the current Indian education system is neither here nor there, as a result of which the graduates are not productive in applied world and high-performing professionals are socially and morally disconnected. RSS slams educationists Ramchand Guha and Ramila Thapar, who it says talk about change but benefit from status quo. Kamaljeet Kaur Sandhu is now joining us with more details. Kamal, the move to Indianize the education system has been on for some time now, ever since the government came to power. But is there any concrete move to operationalize it, or is it just limited to RSS's opinion in its mouthpiece? All right, we will connect with Kamaljeet Kaur Sandhu in just a... All right, there seems to be some audio problem over there. Let me quickly tell our viewers what we're talking about at the moment is an editorial in RSS Mouthpiece Organiser that talks about Indianizing the education system in the country. Kamaljeet Kaur Sandhu is back with us. Kamal, what we want to understand is that is there any move to operationalize this, or is it at the moment just limited to an editorial in the RSS Mouthpiece?
Well, at this point of time, what BJP does is it's obviously run by the influence of RSS, and yes, there has been a talk about saffronization of education. We've seen Congress and other opposition parties slamming BJP for that, but the RSS editorial going ahead and saying, slamming the British system of education and talking about how it should be Indianized, and there is socio-economic impact as far as Indian culture is concerned, as far as education system is concerned, and that is how this will become a human hub. But yes, it has also slammed historians like Ramachandra Guha. So this is something which is not going to go down really well. There has been allegation of saffronization, which even the RSS is wary of. They're saying there have been charges earlier, but we need to concentrate and have skills developed regarding to Indianization of education system. For a change, they've also lauded Smriti Irani. Now, what is more important is the fact that there has been an impact where Sanskrit has been included. There was a change in syllabus. There was an uproar earlier this year. But yes, this is not going to go down well. We do know in the later part of the day is the parties which are going to really slam this particular comment. They will also wait for how the reaction of the government really is.
Okay, Kamal, do stay on with us. We have with us on the phone line Manish Jani, is an educationist. So the British system of education, as the RSS Mouthpiece puts it, was meant to uproot Indians from its traditional knowledge base, is what it says. Would you agree with that assessment? Mr. Manish Jani, are you there with us? All right, we seem to have lost that link. We will reconnect with Manish Jani, an educationist, trying to get a perspective on the RSS Mouthpiece's editorial on Indianizing the education system in India. Our correspondent Kamaljeet Sandhu is tracking that story. Kamaljeet, you were saying that in the later part of the day is when the story is likely to really become big, with political parties coming out with their opinion. But as of now, any preliminary reaction that has come in, or have parties already started talking about how the BJP or the present government is allegedly tampering with the education system?
Well, Maha, we will see that in the later part of the day.
All right, Kamal, just hold on to your thoughts there. We have with us RSS ideologue Mr. Rakesh Sinha on the phone line with us. Sir, the editorial in the RSS Mouthpiece Organiser says that the British education system was meant to uproot Indians from their traditional knowledge system. How is it that you all are trying to Indianize the education system in the country then? What do you mean by Indianizing the education system then?
I will put it in other words. This is the project of decolonization. This is not the project of RSS. It was a project of Mahatma Gandhi. It was a project of Vinoba Bhave. It was a project of Jayaprakash Narayan. Even the Swami Vivekananda talked about the decolonization of Indian mind. The present education system is still colonial and it has colonial hangover. Just go through the history books. It gives nothing to inspire the people. It is merely a textbook. We need the history book which should inspire the people and it should create a positive nationalism in the mind of the people, in the new generation, posterity, should address the posterity.
Okay.
Secondly, there is an over-emphasis on formal education. We need to have to rejuvenate our traditional knowledge system.
Okay.
We have to treasure a traditional knowledge system, and the Western countries recognize that. It is we who don't recognize. It is the 60 years of the secularist regime. They have ignored the Indian system of knowledge and the Indian thinkers, and they have projected a few thinkers in history books. And that is the reason that new generation don't know about the real history of India.
Okay. Sir, I'd request you to stay on with us. On the other phone line, we have with us Congress spokesperson Priyanka Chaturvedi joining us now on this subject. Priyanka, if you could hear the RSS ideologue there, Rakesh Sinha, he says that there has been too much emphasis on a formal system of education. There is need to Indianize this and to make it more productive and wholesome.